I think it would be based on the perspective of the institution. If the perspective of the institution would be parang yung tool is something that the student should not use because it can be used as a tool for cheating, for instance, no? Then the institution, well, would not be able to use that, no? Would not encourage the use of that. But for me, personally, I think we need to allow our students to use ChatGPT not only so that they would be able to more or less gain some insights, no, about the tool, about this tool, but also to maximize learning process. As what I have said a while ago, it is capable of providing a simplified presentation of some theories or concepts that may not be able to parang hindi may bigay agad ng faculty, no, ng teacher. So the student can ask ChatGPT to provide such presentation of theory or concept. The other one is it is also useful in a sense na the student might be able to research, no, be able to get some important information on certain topics that they are discussing inside the classroom. It can also be used to help or assist the faculty or the teacher to mark, especially yung essay type, no, or essays of their students, no. But I think in that case, we still have to, yun, iniisip ko is we still have to come up siguro and inter-rater analysis, no, to just to have an empirical information that the this tool can really provide a good feedback, no, of the output of the students, and saka yung pagbibigay ng score niya is really, no, being validated using human agency, no. So mas maganda kung magkaroon ng comparison ng parang marking of the output of the students by human agency and that of the tool, okay? And then compare whether there is a significant difference between the scores that are being derived from AI and that of the person, no, that is being invited for that purpose. Then isa pa, I think ChatGPT can also provide a clear explanation for example, in terms of, in my case, yung fundamental knowledge, no, in biology, for instance, which may not be clearly being discussed by a teacher, baka pwede, no, itanong sa ChatGPT, and maybe it can provide a clear explanation of the process. I'm thinking of the Krebs cycle, for instance. Based on my experience, medyo nahirapan ako doon sa pagintindi ng Krebs cycle, so I asked ChatGPT about it, and there, no, medyo simplified ang kanyang presentation, and I was able to understand, no, yung process na yon. Okay, so yun, I think it would depend on how the institution would look at it, no. Kung ang institution would look at it as something that could benefit the teacher and the students, then the institution might promote the use of this tool. Pero kung iba yung perspective ng institution, again, yung nabanggit ko kanina, they might come up some policies na hindi ayon, no, sa paggamit ng tool na ito. But then again, we have to remember that ChatGPT may just be the starting point for an AI-mediated education in the future, no? So I think at this point in time, we need to train our students on how to maximize the use of this ChatGPT, even our teacher, no? The use of this ChatGPT, so that they would be able to have more productive and maybe more inclusive, no, teaching learning transactions inside the classroom, or maybe it's a virtual or it's a physical classroom. So I think we need to train, no, our students so that when they face the future, they would be equipped, no, on how to deal with AI in terms of the education process or in terms even of work, no? Kasi yung AI, hindi lang ito sa education no? Even in the workplace, marami na rin gumagamit niya ng AI, no? So if we're going to be able to train our students, no, on the use of this AI, maximizing their learning process using I think we're preparing our students for the future, no? Para at least when they have this opportunity or when they go out into the work world, at least they're prepared on how to deal with AI-mediated processes. So yun siguro. But again, it would depend on the perspective of the institution.